Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Rachel and today we're going to be diving into 3 key elements that help you make a powerful first impression. These can be whole life transforming. The ability to walk into a room and have heads turn with quiet confidence that says I belong here. Have you ever noticed people that just seem to command power and respect? It's like that. It's not magic. It's just an understanding of the intentional and quiet knowledge of how to present yourself. When I was growing up, my mother and my grandmother instilled in me to be classy, to be modest, and to be impeccably presented wherever I went. They used to say things like, make sure you're wearing your nice underwear, just in case you have to go to the hospital. Are your teeth brushed? Is your hair combed? That outfit doesn't look very good. Perhaps you should go change it for something else. These style tips and tricks that they instilled in me stuck, and now I get to share them with you. So today, with these 3 tips, I'm going to give you actionable resources, steps you can take to up the power of your presentation. So by the end of this video, you should be able to start implementing these for yourself. Now, please pardon me for just a little bit every once in a while when I check my notes, just to keep me on track and going so that I don't stumble or veer off or ramble, because I have a tendency to do that. So here we go. Actionable steps. Number 1, your curated appearance. Okay, so for your curated appearance, this is going to be your clothing, your grooming, your overall neatness. It reflects your professionalism and your understanding on how to present yourself. This suggests that you are a disciplined and polished individual. Now with that, you want to choose your clothing with the idea of quality over quantity. You don't need dozens and dozens of pieces in your wardrobe, especially trendy pieces that are going to go out of style this season or that are going to deteriorate rapidly because they are made of cheap materials. You want to buy clothing of quality material that will stand up to the test of time, things that can mix and match. Most of it should probably be in basic colors: cream, white, navy, black, some reds, some browns, chocolate or khaki, camel. These kind of colors can all mix and match. I even love to throw in a little forest green. Because of my coloring, I know that these jewel tones and these classic colors work very well on me. So keep in mind what colors work for you. Make sure you go for quality over quantity, mix and match. Make sure you can coordinate your wardrobe. And then put together these outfits with the understanding that you're not trying to be overtly sexy, or you don't want to command attention for your outfit. You want to command attention for your presence, but you want to look polished, put together, and presentable. So the next tip, part of number 1 still, is make sure that all of your clothing is well maintained, clean, smells good, it's not wrinkled, and that it fits you well. If your clothing doesn't fit well, it's going to reflect on your presentation, on your polish. It says you are not interested in attention to detail. So when you walk into the room and your clothing is wrinkled and you look like you just rolled out of bed, you look sloppy. You look like you don't care. But if you walk in and your clothing is ironed, it's clean, and it fits you well, people don't tend to notice your clothing first. They're going to notice that you are a detail-oriented person, that you are polished, that you are presentable. It's these unspoken things that can help elevate you. Now, not only your clothing needs to be polished and presentable, but also your personal grooming. Is your hair a mess? Did you brush it? Does it look like you just rolled out of bed without doing anything? Does it look like you just came out of the gym? You don't have to wear makeup all the time, but do you look like you need a little concealer under your eyes, or you're washed out? Make sure that your appearance is polished and presentable just as much as your clothes are. Brush your hair, style it neatly. Even if that's putting it back in a low ponytail, a chignon, just a nice soft blowout. Make sure it's clean, that it smells good. Make sure your breath is fresh and your teeth are brushed. That you're wearing subtle scent, deodorant for sure. And make sure that your skin looks well hydrated. Always wear your sunblock, even though that's not visible, because it will save your appearance later. And that you're at least presentable if you're wearing nothing other than some mascara and lip gloss. This suggests that you prepared in advance for wherever you're going. That's number one. Number two is your body language and your confidence, your demeanor. This says everything. If you walk into a room and you're all slouched, what does that do? You say, I'm tired. I don't feel good. I don't want to be here. I don't care what you say. I don't want to listen to you anyway. That's what it says. But when you walk in with your posture erect, your countenance peaceful, you're going to project confidence. You're going to project light. You know what you're doing, where you're going, who you're going to talk to. You're going to command respect. Your demeanor says everything. So if you're in a foul mood before you walk in somewhere, take a moment, stop, reflect, maybe pray, meditate. If you know that you're in a foul mood on your way to somewhere, listen to praise music in the car. Give yourself a pep talk. Your countenance says everything. And making sure that you're in a peaceful frame of mind and not angry about something that happened previously in the day or something that you fear might happen in the future. Make sure that you are in the moment. Every moment is a gift. Stay in this moment and be at peace with it. Start off with a good attitude. Others will treat you with more respect and have a good attitude instead of immediately taking offense because you're in a bad mood. It shows on your face. It shows in your demeanor and how you carry yourself. Now, when you walk, you need to make sure that you're standing up straight, that your shoulders are back but relaxed, that your head is parallel to the floor. When you talk to somebody, make eye contact. Make sure that you are keeping eye contact and responding correctly so that they know that you are listening to them. This is very important. If they are talking, you let them talk. Don't interrupt. Let them talk. Give a brief repeat of what they said just so they know that you were listening and that you understand. Like, just so I understand, you're saying this. And that way you can have a back and forth. Let the other person generally speak first. That is manners. Make sure that you are listening and that you are actually corresponding correctly, that you are communicating your thoughts and ideas clearly. A good rule of thumb is to, if this is an important meeting, have a checklist that you can go over in advance to make sure that you are going to stay on track and on point and that you cover everything you want to talk about. Maybe practice it a little. That way you remember why you're there. You're not wasting anybody's time. And you'll get further with your meetings, with your interactions, no matter what you're doing, whether it's a business meeting, a coffee interaction with your friends. What do you want to talk about? Your next vacation? Your next shopping trip? The board meeting? Make sure that you know what you're going to talk about and be clear and concise so that you can communicate effectively. Check my notes. Oh, I kind of got into this one already. Make sure that your inner and outer authority is in alignment. Like I said before about your countenance and your demeanor, if your inner self is all wrapped up in knots, you're stressed, you're tired, you're angry, you're upset, it's going to show. And it's going to come out in your voice, it's going to come out in your demeanor, it's going to come out on your face, in your posture, in your body language. Make sure that you're in alignment. This is very important for your presentation, but also for your first impression. If you're walking in and meeting someone for the first time with confidence, with poise, you're presented well, you know what you're going to talk about, you introduce yourself, you let them speak, you respond, you have a peaceful countenance, you're going to get a lot farther. If you're sitting across from someone, make sure that your body is in alignment with theirs. Even lean slightly forward a little to make sure that they know you're listening. Body language says so much about you. So, for example, if I'm going to sit down here, so I really think that this idea is a really good idea, and maybe we should get together and go over it. What do you think? No, I really don't think that's a good idea. Perhaps, is that going to make you feel like you've been heard? No. Sit down, introduce yourself. Eye contact, pleasant face, poise and presentation. Make a good impression. Know what you're going to talk about. Make sure you smell nice. Make sure you're presented well. 3 key things you can do. Make sure your inner self and your outer is in alignment. Make sure your confidence, poise, and demeanor is spot on. And number 3, make sure your physical presentation is not sloppy, that you have attention to detail. These are the 3 key points. These are things that you can start doing right now, every time you meet someone, whether it's for the first time or the 101st time. Now, how can you go about doing this? You have your 3 key elements. This is your first step to truly leveling up and reflecting who you are on the inside. This is not a call to be someone you're not. This is stuff that you can do and make habits, actionable steps that you can turn into habits to change who you are to who you want to be. It's about being more authentic, but it's about polishing yourself to be your authentic, polished self and not your authentic, sloppy self. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Let's have a conversation. In the next video, I'm going to be basically introducing myself a little more and telling you who I am and why I'm qualified to talk to you about these things, where I've come from, and what I'm doing now. If that sounds interesting to you, join us next time. Have a great day. Be blessed.